I am officially the new Monday. I'm not as exciting as Luke sometimes, but yeah, it's alright. You guys get to open the week with a little bit more of a mundane uphill sort of thing instead of a jump and then, downhill progressively on Thursdays. Well, I'm in my new place now. I live in Minneapolis. I live in a house in Dinkytown. I'll spare you the tour of the house because, well, quite frankly, it's a bunch of naked women on posters, or half naked women, and dirt. My room's actually the only clean room in my house aside from my gay roommate, who actually has a messier room than me. And I actually am happy about that because I feel like I'm a very clean person that way. I spend most of my time just chilling out my room, going around looking for stuff to do. I finally finished my application uh, for Carlson School of Management, which I will be turning in tomorrow or today, depending on the way you look at it. Oh, that's my change of college form. Here's the official. Here's the official form. Right there. You see that? Curtis L. Carlson School of Management application. And it's a lot. I had to fill out, I think it's somewhere around 8 pages in the end of application. It was a lot of application to do. Uh, not much is going on besides that. I'm actually pretty pumped about that. I'm going to a different church now, so that's really cool. I play a lot of guitar, I read a lot, and I sit around. My roommates are drunks, so I don't. Well, not all of them, but a few of them. So, and they're up in a cabin right now, getting drunk, and so I just sort of chill out by myself, or with my brother Curtis. The only other I've seen a few of the GQs a couple times. I've hung out with a couple times, but I usually have to go over to St. Paul to see him, and well, I don't really feel like it most of the time. But that's about all I have for now. We can move right into the questions, or yeah, the question, which I'm not gonna pick up on the old questions. Screw it. That's a lot of going back and watching. So I'm just gonna jump right into my own question straight off. All right. So the question is, my question. How many beers is too many beers? And you can elaborate on different situations which may have different beer amounts. What if it's okay to be drunk here or not here, that kind of thing. Uh, I'm going to go ahead and say that being that you can have, since it changes for every person how many you can have before you're drunk. The limit where you're just a little bit beyond buzzed, just a little bit before drunk, but you're not wasted or anything like that. That's okay for almost any situation where you're in a party. Uh, if you're having troubles walking, if you can't come up with coherent sentences, you pushed it a little bit too far, I think. But then, as far as like, say you're with friends, really good friends at a house party, or like with family or something, I think it's cool to get drunk. I don't think it's ever okay to where you're blacking out, things like that. That's not really appropriate. I don't know, not really healthy for you. So, uh, and then just an everyday situation, 2 or 3 beers, not a big deal at all. I would never think anything of it unless you're like a girl, you get wasted after 2 or 3 beers. But, anyways, we'll just hear what you guys have to say about it. Um, Thanks for tuning in this week. Hope you guys have an awesome week.